Darlings, it's time to destroy her. Oh yeah, we're in pool 3. We got the big boy. A 615 on reveal, destroy your other cards. This is an archetype I've been wanting to play for a really long time. I just hadn't unlocked Destroyer. And of course, this game continues to tease and tickle my anticipation. So the idea of Destroyer is that if you compare it to a card like the Hulk, Hulk is a vanilla 612, as in it's a 612 that has no abilities. So 12 power, costing 6, is your baseline that you're working with. This gets 3 more, but it destroys other cards. So how do we work with this? Well, there's a number of ways that we do it in the Destroyer archetype. The first is protection. You play armor, cards at this location can't be destroyed. You then stack a bunch of good juicy bits right there in the lane with armor. Or you can have a card like Colossus that can live outside of armor's protection. Or you can play Professor X in a lane to lock it down, preventing anything from being destroyed in there. But there's also another notable and subtle way to affect this, which is you have Cosmo, which prevents on reveal abilities from happening. So then you have Cosmo 3/3 with Destroyer a 6/15, and there you go. So the rest of the deck is leveraging this idea of protecting and locking down and stacking cards in lanes. For instance, if I'm stacking in 2 lanes, because say one of them is protected with armor and the other one is Destroyer, Ant-Man is great because it gets to live inside the armor and to get +3 power, can't get killed by Killmonger or Electro if anyone's running that anymore. Other similar type things, Warpath, we're just running 2 lanes. This is a 4-cost, 9-power card, good stuff. We're starting to see there's a lot of ongoing cards, so Spectrum can allow us to do a burst of additional benefit, which is sick. And honestly, I kind of want Mojo instead of Green Goblin. Because Mojo just makes more sense. Again, if we're stacking in one location with Ant-Man, stacking in one location with Captain America, defending that one location with armor, maybe continuing to stack it with a Warpath or something like this, it makes sense to have Mojo, who is a 2-cost, 2-power creature, that ongoing, if your opponent has 4 dudes at this location, it immediately gets a bonus +6. I don't have that, though. So, we have Bucky to add to the deck as well. I don't necessarily want to add Bucky because there is one destroy effect. If there are multiple destroy effects, I would want to run a Bucky. You know, let's change the card back. Let's make it red. Red for death. I want to run Green Goblin because I like Green Goblin as a card. I've just been wanting to run Green Goblin for ages. Hopefully we can get a Camartage. Well, I know where we're filling it. Sucks some. That's alright. Remove the abilities on the next card you play. I mean, I'm just literally going to keep going on this plan. I think I actually do want Captain America here, and then I can Warpath Spectrum in the other lane. Less good. So I think that this is right. So now I Spectrum and I Doctor Doom, because with Professor X being here, True Mr. Fu cannot... True Mr. Fu is preventing Luke's Bar from adding this Doombot there. Nice. Yeah, I got Mobile Game of the Year yesterday. So my opponent has also snapped. Why? What am I not seeing? I'm revealing first, so if they have a Cosmo, it doesn't do anything. Wait, what? Why does my opponent have 2 Magnetos? Oh, we both filled it on the same turn, so we both got Raft. Alright, I believe that I have been owned. Man, you know what really sucks about this? If my opponent had revealed first, it would have pulled Captain America over here, and then Dr. Doom would have refilled this. Well, this is the game. This is the game. Shocker. Go ahead and try to stack mid. All right. Is there now? I think this is actually better overall. Assemble. Brood, dude. I mean, I think I just have to Warpath here. I think it's like the only choice. Robo Blake says, well, my dude, this is my first 100 month sub on Twitch. First ever sub I ever started. Kudos on longevity, Mr. Plot, and keep it up. Thank you, Robo Blake. I also saw Unemployed Shaco here. Another 100-month subber. On reveal abilities happen twice. So here's what I think. I think I actually should lock this down. This causes me to lose this, but I think that's actually okay. Nice. Unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. I am so frickin' cool, dude. So frickin' awesome. Like this. Oh, this is so good. I mean, this I think is about the best play we can do. They'll get +6 here. We'll get +5, 6, 7 here. So they actually have to have something that does, like, multiple effects. Okay, I don't know what happens. But I think we win that, though, because they have a 1 power in the middle, we have a 2 power in the middle, and we both have 3 Hulks, and so we're spectruming, so we actually have an additional 4 instead of an additional 2. so that means that we were winning the middle. Good. On the left, there was Wong that had 2 and was Spectrum, and then has 4. Our Professor X had 3, gets buffed by Spectrum to 5, so we win the left, so we won. This is the game. Alright, let's close it and reopen it. It's closing it and reopening it. Dude, I really don't mind disconnects like that. That's not really going to bother me too much. I mean, honestly, that was a really fun game. I told y'all. Victory. Nice. Missions. Whoa. Alright, I'll play another game. Mr. Joker says, how long have you been playing Snap? Well, I think that the best answer I can provide is... The best answer I think I can provide is that my collection level is like 700. I'm going to Cosmo Camartage. Marvel Snap APM's too high. Shawarma. Yeah, if my opponent does that, I'm absolutely doing that. Ongoing effects are doubled. I'm going to yoke up the right side. $700 a lot? Yeah, I have no idea. Let me give a more accurate answer. Played 54 hours of Marvel Snap. We're owning. Ching. I think I actually want to do this. Draw all cards that cost 0 from your deck. What? What? Win the shit out of this side. Or is it better to do like this? I think this is better. Seven is not that much for villain to overcome, especially given that they're getting +3 there. Whereas if I do this, then I am at 12 in mid. Ah, yes, the play that's guaranteed to lose. Fuck yeah. Victory. You have no idea the opponent's hand size? You can actually click and see this. Alright. Oh, what a good dog. Oh, actually, let's see again if this... fuck. Benjamin Brode. No! Not my Colossus. Domino, huh? Some pretty good shit. Alright, so this is good. Dude, Lexmark and I are obsessed with Muir Island. I think I'm fucking losing this island, man. I think I'm gonna compete for the island. I think I'm gonna do the most linear competition ever. Scott has losses. When I say his name, I say Brode like Grody. It's Brode. Just Brode. Straight up Brode. See what happens. So we should now be... Huh. Oh, right. Silver Surfer's a card. Can't destroy, can't destroy, can't destroy. This, I want to note, this is one of the reasons why I feel like this Green Goblin in the list, that Green Goblin, I kind of want that to be a 2-drop. Kind of want it to be a 2-drop. What does Surfer do? It gives +3 to your 3-cost cards. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Perhaps, you know, it would not surprise me if after winning Mobile Game of the Year last night at the Game Awards, they just ran out of bandwidth. Too many people were joining. Alright. Very nice. How do I change my little name title thing? Alright, time for some upgrade Adios. Alright, who do we want? Oh, we gotta upgrade Destroyer. Yeah, the tubes got filled. Muhahahas. 69-6. Oh, yeah, that's something real sexy with one person that was not getting the threesome they expected. Yeah, let's just maybe rub backs. I don't know why am I here? I wish I were at home eating food and watching television. I hear the Harry and Meghan documentary is hot fire. Yeah, that's rubbing spines, baby. That's what it is, Darth Sawyer. Oh, America Chavez, or who do I actually want? I think that this is like one of the sweetest pieces of art, but I've not run this into deck at all. You know what, America Chavez, become shiny logo. Sprint Pieces, how do you like this game compared to Hearthstone? It feels really different. I don't think I've actually even thought about the answer to that question. Dagger! Lose your location plus power for each card your opponent has there. Yeah! I don't even know if I have a particularly good answer for that. Because the thing is that this game feels much more like poker. It feels like there's a lot of game theory. It feels like I'm trying to think about what your plan is. Yeah, I want to upgrade this guy. I'm trying to think what your plan is, and I'm trying to kind of do the, decision matrix, the Nash-style decision matrix to determine what the best possible outcome is. But if you do this and I do this and this happens, I'm trying to consider like that, which is very different from a lot of the other strategy games I play. Like, I play a lot of RTS games. Big shout out to Age of Empires 2, my #1 played RTS recently. Sure, upgrade this fucking nerd. Games like Age of Empires, like StarCraft, like Hearthstone have this sensation of build-up, the fantasy of growth, the story over the arc of the game. The trajectory. This game is much, much, much less trajectory-based and trajectory-driven. Bonk Fever is not to be a fake fan, but you played Age of Empires more than StarCraft. This recent year, Bonk Fever, yes. I will probably have to... it would probably take me 20 years to play as much StarCraft, or play as much as I have played StarCraft for any other game. Dude, Shampoo, it's so good to see you, man. I owe you dinner, man. I owe you some dinner. Because let me tell you, I have basically been either busy or for the last 2 weeks, unbelievably sick. All right, Jeremy. Where were you last turn? Again, I will note that Green Goblin, I really think should be... Oops. I think should be a 2-mana card. Yeah, there's no way I'm not doing this shit. I mean, come on, that's like pretty funny. Okay. I'm doing this shit, man. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's not the worst. Oh, well, if I'm doing this, they can't actually move this shit over. Is this bold? Is this too bold? Dude, like, listen, it's only for 2 cubes. I just want to play a lot of Green Goblins. This game is a kind to God, for sure. Did I lose? Did I lose to Jeremy? Yeah, dude, let me tell you. When you know you're against a bot, you gotta do it anyways. Alright, I gotta put in a 2-mana card here. Like, I'm really feeling the pain here, man. Alright. But yeah, one of the reasons why I would describe this... I think Lizard is a good one. One reason why I would describe this like poker is I used to think of this as a 3-minute game of Hearthstone, right? Or 3-minute game of Magic. Come to here, Control A, Control V, come back to here. You got Lizard. But increasingly, I think of it as a much richer hand of poker. Huh. Maybe I armor this lane? We'll see. Think of it as a much richer game of... a much richer hand of poker than over the course of the hour. I'm trying to maximize my cubes. You know, let's do this, and then Warpath here, and then Iron Man somewhere. Scarlet's Losses reminds me of Artifact, but that's just because of the lane mechanic. Yeah, but I think that that's actually a very reasonable sort of suggestion as a comparison. Or maybe what I do is... No. I think actually just Warpathing here is fine. This is like a lot of boost. Is this too much? I think this is actually fine. Yeah, I think it's an apt comparison to say, well, is this a little bit more like Artifact? But Artifact, again, had that sort of quality of an arc that occurred over the period of time of the game. So I'm reasonably confident we're winning that left lane. Damn. Nice. So if I do Captain America here, and I do Ant-Man here, this will be plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think Slam Destroyer, right? Alright. For the sake of content, I'm going to hang on to it. Gotcha. Bum, 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 bum. Victory. I'm never going to finish my thoughts. By the way, I had to get up at the crack of dawn to drop my car off for a repair. And I do not like getting up any time earlier than I absolutely must. So forgive me if I start a thought and then just don't finish it. People are like, isn't that what you always do, Day-Night? Bastard. Having the armor is good, though. Nova! Alright, let's absolutely toast this nerd. Never mind. I'm going all in on mid. Never mind. Veggie Leezy. Happy 96 months! And a warm thank you. What a dick.
Avengers! Assemble.
Well. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So we're going to fill it at the same time, and I think I'll have a stronger overall outcome. Lizard loses 3, but I think that's okay. Visualizy, how good to see ya. Thoughts on Nova in the MCU? Scott is lost. I am opinionless when it comes to Marvel movies, with one exception. The best Marvel movie of all. One time. This is your only card here. Destroy all other locations. Yeah, Infinity War is the best movie because the bad guy wins. Come on, one time. Just play on left, Major J. Play on left. Enormous balls of steel. It's more like balls interested in entertainment. I have what are known as content balls. Fuck, we lost. Come on. You know, if we literally just played Destroyer, we just won. Oh, that's my balls are satisfied. We're gonna do it again. Play. Yeah, Phosphorus, I think the air quotes worst part about this game is that the music is really good. But it's very like, listen to me, pay attention to me, forward. Oh yes, Debris. And because it's very, like, listen to me forward, I genuinely think that it burns through your attention way more. Alright, so my opponent is going to play Debris over here. I just know it. It's just it's destined to be. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of ambient music. I listen to a lot of ambient. I like ambient a lot. I listen to a lot of just music that's in the background. And those don't really burn through your attention as much. Like, I think Hearthstone is still the best music in a game of all time, probably. It's not the best sit down and listen to it and, like, close your eyes. You're like, go on a walk, or when you're at the store, oh, yeah, I want to put on some... That is the green screen having issues, huh? Yeah, it's not that style of music. But it is like, I never turn it off. And I'm always humming along.
Assemble.
Like, this is like fun hype music, but like it wears on me. It harms me. Cards cost one less. You know, I really want Wave and Psylocke in a Professor X disruption deck. Alright, cards can't be played there. So that's for the final turn, huh? Nice. Very nice. Very cool combo. Ooh, Moon Knight. Okay, okay. We got 2 cards left in hand. Swarms. Now there's 2 swarms in the hand. Apocalypse. Big Apocalypse in the hand. I think this is the play to make. So we win that one. Now my opponent can't play any cards. Alright. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. This is why I like Professor X, man. God, if I could get Daredevil in here, that'd be... Professor X is so mean, dude. Who do we upgrade here? You know what? Oh. Professor X do? Professor X says, lock this lane down. Nothing can be added, removed, destroyed. Nothing can happen in this lane anymore. Basically turns off the lane.
Animated.
Zilfran says, strategically, you should never snap on turn 6. I don't know. I cannot imagine a world in which that is a blanket true statement. Because, I mean, here is an argument for... No, this is true. Here's an argument for that. If you think that you're going to win, you'd snap to increase the amount of cubes. Unless you thought your opponent would always leave if you snapped. At which point, you should always snap if you think you're going to lose on turn 6, because your opponent always leaves. But then, if your opponents start balancing leaving and staying, then it becomes a valuable move to do to get more stuff. Get more cubes.
Opponent snapped.
So yeah.
Avengers! Assemble.
I'm not sure I like my previous play. Looks like we're definitely going to win mid. Kind of just need Destroyer, and then I think we can win. Kind of bailing on left. I have no idea what Villain's doing. Yep, this is the most bot gameplay ever. Zilfriend says, I hear you, and I should not have used the word never. I concede that. But ordinarily, the best strategy to gain cubes faster is to snap on turns 3 to 4 when you have your money cards in hand, especially at higher levels when more opponents know the game really well. Snapping on 6 turns 2 cubes into 1 far more often than gaining you cubes. Except, as I was pointing out, when you're stone cold bluffing. Yeah, I see what you mean now. And I'd say I broadly agree. And of course, because I'm a nitpicker about communication, I think that I would say players too often wait until turn 6 to snap when they are certain they're going to win. And they would maximize their chances far better. They would maximize their chances far better if they snapped on turns 3 or 4.
Escape.
Because I mean, even small things, like when we're trying to be precise about strategy and probability, like snap, for instance, the statement snapping on turn 6 turns 2 cubes into 1 far more often than gaining you cubes. That statement is provably false. Not as in like you don't know what you're talking about, etc., but as in like there's just a small change I would make to that to match what I believe you're intending to say, which is if you're looking to maximize cubes, snapping on turn 6 allows for the possibility that your opponent will retreat. It increases the chance, strictly, of them retreating because they have a more informed chance of retreating. And so, there is a risk of losing cubes in a spot where you would likely win. You play Karn here, get rocks in there. I just stack this one. But I think Zilfran, I think that there's a nugget in what you're saying that I think is way more true than the average bear would give it credit for, which is this. Oh, fuck yeah. You need to be snapping a lot in this game.
Avengers! Assemble. Opponent snapped.
Like that. So now I can wait to snap. What is going on here?
Assemble.
I'm snapping. Locking down the vats, baby. Very hard for us to lose mid. And I think that, you know, even more deeply, Zilfran, one of the reasons why I like this discussion that we're having is that I think when to snap is the actual core to the game, more so than what the deck composition is. You know, in other words, I think that people kind of conceptually feel like the game is 90% their deck, and then 10% this decision of like when to snap, and you know, maybe I'm a little ahead or I'm a little behind. And I actually think it's more like 60-40 for snapping. This gives me a one-turn advantage. Probably Armor, America, Warpath. I mean, this is actually such a good position for us. Very well.
Avengers! Assemble.
Don't happen. Here's what I actually think maximizes our chance of winning. If we actually play Warpath here, and then we Professor X on Murder World. lose a mid, that's for certain. I did it. I'm the best. It's a bot, right? Yeah, yeah. When the ladder season resets, we just get a lot of that sort of stuff. Upgrades? No. I'm out of feathers. Flawless victory. Probably yoke up Hell's Kitchen. Don't hit Colossus. I want to leave. I want to puke. I want to cry. I want to leave. Alright, everything's fine. This is a fun little move. Holy shit, this is so bad. I'm gonna go all in on Strange Academy and let RNG decide. You like how I called this deck Day 9 Destroyer? I thought it was pretty clever too, 3D Res. Alright. White Tiger. I think we're gonna lose this one. Something like this. I think this is the play, baby. Let's play rocks. Get it? Let's play rocks. I think we might just guaranteed lose. Doesn't do nothing to us. Rock. Hell yeah, Colossus. Fucking ah. Ah! Get me fucking out of here, man. What does Destroyer do? It destroys all your cards. Which sounds really stupid. It sounds like you'd never want to run it, but we have a number of ways to protect our cards. And so you basically don't get the downside of destroying your stuff, but you do gain the upside. I love the ability to escape. Next. Whoever's winning here draws the cards. Wow, let's get a 2-mana card. All right. Uh-oh, it's Morbin time. All right, I think that the best play for us here is this. Because, I mean, this is an insane amount of distributed power. Like, this is 32 power. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, Bar Sinister Destroyer. I mean, I'm gonna try to win mid and right. Ghost Rider. Or excuse me, left and right. Don't know why I said mid and right. Probably because I enjoy lying. Listen, things are happening a little too fast for me here. Villain has 2 in the hands. So if I put Iron Man here, this doubles this to 16.
I am Iron Man.
Holy shit, this guy's got some serious shawarma incoming. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So if I play this here, we don't win mid. So I play this for 1, 2, 3, then it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not enough there. 3 and 3 and 3. Yeah, I think this is it. Bunch of swarms. How, you little bastard! Jesus. What's happening on here? Did I lose? Did I win? Oh, it was close. Yeah, the last discard I was not expecting. Dude, my cat tried to jump on me yesterday. Missed and just put her claws in my side and just dragged it all the way down. Like the left side of my body's completely raked up. There's blood and everything. That's all good. That was a close game. Let's do this now. What's Ghost Rider do?
Opponent snapped.
Okay. So if I play Spectrum here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and 5 is 14. 14 and 7 is 21. Do I think they have something that's worth 9? Whatever. Whatever. We're doing it. Oh, thank goodness. It was close. Yeah, I didn't see Apocalypse get discarded, so that was only 8. So I think this was okay. Yeah, Professor X is an ongoing effect, not an on-reveal effect. And by the way, just to be really clear, ongoing versus on-reveal versus a triggered ability, I have messed up tracking that shit like crazy. Does this actually go back to the hand? Okay. This is the game. Alright, I'm not leaving. I ain't fucking leaving, man. Okay, let's just draw Professor X. Why not? Oh, that does cost too. Alright, let's get this guy here. Blue Morval. Assemble. Professor X corner pocket. Yeah, that's actually pretty good here, huh? I think that this is okay, right? We're gonna get a lot more power. Brum, 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 brum. All right. You know what? I'm gonna destroy her. And we'll see what happens. I think this is good. Here's why I think that this is good. If my opponent wins one of these other two locations, I will win this one, they will win the other one, and on tiebreakers, we'll win due to huge power differential. If they do something like play Mr. Negative on Bar with No Name to win that, or they... That's Shang-Chi, that's fucking so funny, dude.
I am.
Nice. Dahl says that's a loss. How would that be a loss? Because, again, to walk through that, let's say, for some reason, my opponent won Luke's bar. Let's just say that this said 2. I would have won this, they would have won that, this would have been a tie, so the tiebreaker would have been on total power. Yeah, if my opponent played fantastic here, they would have had a win here. We would have had a win here, so it's 1 and 1. This would have been a tie, and we would have won on total power. Yeah, by the way, Doll3895, if you want to clarify the understanding you had, that'd be great. So he doesn't destroy all cards? Okay. Again, so Doll, let me share with you the way of communication that is helpful here. Which is, if you had said, wait, if we play Destroyer, doesn't that destroy all of our cards? And therefore, wouldn't that be a loss? Like, that's terrific. That's a fantastic way to communicate about that. I have a cute play here. So most people want to keep Superflow open. So I'm going to Professor Exit in a turn here. This is a little bit annoying. Yeah, so if you say loss, you've lost, isn't that loss? I literally don't even know if you're talking about the play that I'm doing, a play that you're thinking of, if you're responding to someone else. So if you include all of that, hey, isn't it a loss if we do that because this happened? Or let me rephrase that. Hey, if we play Destroyer, doesn't that destroy our cards? So that would be a loss, right? You know, like you're just sharing your thought process, seeking verification, seeking understanding. And then that's fantastic. That's like really, really great. Because then I could go, yes, one of the key synergies in the deck is that Cosmo can turn off our own Destroyer, allowing our things to live. Yeah. Things like that.
Opponent snapped.
See what happens, Hobvart. It might be better to go all in over here. Looks like if Iron Man drops here... Nice, got Super Flow. So there's going to be a card here, and they're going to be stacking there. So probably the best play for us is to begin to play as many of these ones as possible here. This would add... Yeah. This adds just too much power. Because this doubles it to 24, but then Patriot, or excuse me, Captain America is also giving +1 to this, so it's actually 26. Not quite enough. My opponent was able to 4 it up. So, Mattis K6, again, if you have a suggestion or a thought, say, I would do this because blank, as opposed to why not do? Why didn't you? Couldn't you just? When you begin with a negation, not only is it, do I have like no idea what you're talking about? Because you're basically going, here's something I think. Why aren't you thinking what I think? So let's talk about doing left versus right though. So Grand Central reads, after turn 5, put a card from each player's hand here. If I put Iron Man here, for instance, on turn 5, if I put Iron Man here, for instance, on turn 5, we know that a card is going to go here, bringing Warpath down to 5. So right now we have 3 and 5 and Iron Man. So this would be 16 total power. So with 16 total power there, no matter what happens here on Grand Central, if I were to, for instance, play Captain America here, that's 16 total power, plus 3, that would be at 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So we would tie there. So if we go all in here, we at best tie, which then means we are in a situation where we need to win on power. So if instead we go all in over here, we actually have a reasonable probability to outright win the game, as opposed to the other way, which nearly certainly loses. So I want to point out, Mattis, when you ask, hey, what do you think about going all in on the left? Right? Great. We're having a discussion. Even better if you include some reason. Hey, what about going all in on the left? You know, Warpath and Cosmo would be a lot of power there. And then we could have a discussion. But when you when you kind of like step in with like a bunch of question marks and a bunch of like, what are you doing? Why don't you do this? You know, that sort of stuff. Like things along those lines. You play a card here, add a copy to the opponent's hand. Ooh. I'll just bail on the vats. When you do that, it allows us to have a discussion as opposed to the again, like, why don't you do that? What the hell? What the my god? The answer to which is that it appears to be a losing play. You know, it makes us feel a little more like collaborators as opposed to you trying to, you know, come at me, bro, as it were. Dude, oh my god, dude, Matus, and say, I feel like going right was the losing play, but whatever. Like, I mean, I'm trying to gently suggest to you that there is a more constructive and positive way as opposed to the continuous deluge of negativeness coming out of you. And then I thoughtfully walked you through it, explained why we calculated it would be a tie, and then you're just like, well, I think you're losing, so like, whatever. Like, what's going on, man? Like, seriously, what is going on? Like, ignoring the fact that we went through the computation, and according to the computation, doesn't look like this was a correct play. Why the hostility? I'm trying to be so gentle and so thoughtful. No, and by the way, this is not... Yeah, I'm actually going to ban you. Guys, this is not an excuse to dogpile on the other person. This is not an excuse to do that. None of that nonsense. So let's see. Do I want a Destroyer here? You know, I think actually just Cosmoing in mid, and then Professor Xing in mid, I quite like. I may have overdone this in mid. This is what I like about Destroyer, is that my opponent having 12 here is just literally hard. And sincerely, Matus, I am curious if, and I don't mean this as like a, hey, let's fight. I mean this as a, hey, I'm seeing this pattern of like aggression and defensiveness, and I don't want you to feel defensive. I want you to feel comfortable engaging with me. I want you to feel comfortable in this channel. And I really am curious. And I also just want to check in if you're all right, because honestly, you know, having a streamer call out anyone's name in anything but a positive way can be very stressful. Montus, you say no, all good? No, I mean, I'm glad, but I mean, I'm glad that you're okay, but I mean, I'm talking about the previous communications. Am I making sense here? Damn. Two. My opponent already had a Warpath in there. So why... Oh, I see what happened. They cloning vatted the Warpath. I just wasn't reading the left location. Alright. Okay, can we win with these cards? Probably. I'll play here first. This is tricky. I mean, the most naive play is we just stack up here.
Avengers! Assemble.
Alright, as the Captain America buff. This is actually difficult.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
So now we will... just gonna do like this. Alright, that does it. That was a tricky one.
Assemble.
Okay, dude. Dude. I want Magneto, man. I want Magneto. The bigger thing I want is that Mojo would make this entire thing so much easier. Alright, things are getting a little spammy in chat, so we're going to go on the usual Subarino mode. Play a card here, destroy it. Why Mojo? Struggle to get my head around that card. If I am super committed to a lane, or to 2 lanes. Draw 2 cards, huh? If I am super committed to 2 lanes in this game, my opponent has to battle me on one of them. Now it doesn't matter. I'm going to put Iron Man here, and I don't think they can actually see this. Probably just Spectrum here. So if I am going all in on 2 lanes, my opponent has to fight me on one of them, and that's where Mojo comes in. Mojo is a 2/2 that says if your opponent has 4 creatures here, get +6. Ugh.
Wind, aid my hand.
Your cards can't have their power reduced. Okay, so... I just do this, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 16 power here. I think that I can't do Spectrum because these get revealed at the end of the game. These get revealed at the end of the game, and we're not at the end of the game yet. So, like, Destroyer gets shown first. I think we win. You know, these Destroyer decks do have a certain element of bluntness to them. Wait, does this destroy all of these? Is that how this will work? I thought that I did this correctly. I think. Alright, we do wind up losing here. I don't know if my opponent could actually see the Iron Man there. Man, if Mr. Fantastic hadn't been reduced by Scorpion, we would have won that. I'm still surprised that Cerebro... Or excuse me, the Destroyer didn't destroy my other cards. Add a squirrel to each location. Alright. You know, I actually don't like Lizard in this list. They actually just dip out earlier. JTS means the Destroyer only kill revealed cards? I actually don't know. Maybe it's just revealed cards. Sort by energy and look up ongoing. Damn, I really fucking need Mojo here, huh? Let's get the variance off. There's really not a better replacement than Lizard here, huh? Yeah, it sounds like, oops, sounds like it is only revealed cards. Under Kuva Hippos' Daredevil does show them face-down cards played on turn 5 from stuff like locations. Okay. Alright, in that case, maybe I'll just keep grinding with this for a little bit. I do need to purchase more missions whenever I can. I also think I need to play Lizard more like turn 5 more often. Nick Furious.
Assemble.
Oh, look at this. Replace both decks with 10 random cards. What does Drax do, man? Dude, I'm putting some random 6-costers in here, baby.
I still believe in heroes.
What does this guy do? Helicarrier? Just fucking blow everything up. Alright, why not? Hey! Oh yeah, I new Path of Exile League. I don't think I have enough brain space available right now to think through all the various things that I want to be playing lately. Alright, nice. What up, drummer boy? Alright. No ants. Doctor Doom is one I want so... Oh my god, I want these cards so fucking bad. Only 1 week left for holiday break. I'm about a week and a half out from holiday breakies. Like, obviously I know that a lot of our cards work better when they're clustered together.
Assemble.
I think it might actually be better to play Mr. Fantastic here as opposed to Iron Man, because Iron Man is just going to send this to 12. Is this actually good enough? Just playing that there. We don't get a win here. Well, if I do this, though... This has lost this effect. This is 5, 6, 7. How do I do this? I don't think we win this. Oh, that's fucking Cosmo, dude. Damn. I don't think we win this. I'm not going to retreat because I feel like doing this. So we lose by 1. Honestly, I just feel like I need slightly cheaper cards. I feel like I need slightly cheaper cards. Man, do I have any ways to, like, get more quests right now? I need to win more matches to get this. When's my next goal? Where's my next... Literally the next level? Alright, so I need to win some matches? Damn. Day 9 Destroyer. Blizzard has felt weird. I should turn off this ongoing filter and just ask, alright, are there any just good... cheap cards to run? Angela might be a good 2-drop. Well, truer words never spoken, huh? Angela might just be a really good 2-drop. All right, I'm gonna just do this small adjustment and give this a try. You know, with a deck size as small as it is in this game, it's incredibly easy to just consistently hit shit. Sunspot, since you're running armor to protect it anyways, that's another great suggestion, Doombreed. Well, all right. All right. Yeah, I mean, this so far is good. I don't really care too much what Mantis gives us. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna do this. Another Angela. Jeezy Louise.
Assemble.
Yeah, Angela's pretty good. Angela's like Mojo with more steps. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna concede Muir Island. What does this do? Has the ongoing effects of all enemy cards? I can't play anything. Alright, we love bots. Yeah, dude, Super Skrull seems busted.
Victory.
Cards that I'm really interested in getting would be like Psylocke. Cards like this that can let me cheat out disruptive things earlier. Daredevil would be great. Alright, first to fill it. Go, 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 go. We're against Villain. My god, I've been talking about this guy forever. Alright, turn 6 cards can't be played there. Well, rats. Alright, Mysterio's across the board. Mysterio is just a very good card. I do want to commit to making this thing big.
Avengers. Assemble.
Alright, I guess I'll just keep doing me. And then I'll just Professor X the right, and then go 6-drop other thing. Lucky Barnes. So, rules question. If you play Carnage here, which would destroy these 3. Does that mean that it's a full location? We'll just swap out for Daredevil in this deck. Angela. So am I doing this right? Destroyer first tries to destroy all the cards, and then Leader's there to... It is full, then destroys. Nice, JM chat. Nice. Hope you all know that I'm doing Dwarf Fortress on Wednesday. I might even also do it on Thursday and Friday. Dwarf Fortress is a game that I've always wanted the ability to play. And now we can. Is everyone else buying Dwarf Fortress? I really want to see this. Steam charts, Dwarf Fortress. Yeah, I think this Angela's suggestion was a great change. I love that IGN gave it a 10. 22,000 people playing it right now. Damn, that's fucking sick. That game is hardcore. No cards are revealed this turn. That feels like some good shit. Okay, yeah, Warrior Falls feels very symbolic.
Opponent snapped.
Is this the wrong thing to do, or do I go here? I think I do like this, actually. The ability to kill the weakest card here is rather good. And then I think actually doing like this is really solid.
I am Iron Man.
Pretty straightforward. Ah, the good old guaranteed lost play. Hell yeah. Alright, who doesn't love Angela? Who doesn't love Angela? Oh, Aphilosde says, Hey Nine, have you seen the game Against the Storm? I think it's a game you would love. Yes. I looked into that game. Oh, we're getting gold. We're getting gold. Yeah, Against the Storm is a card game roguelite city builder, which I think is a combination that you've actually heard me talk about on air. Sounds like Retropolis. Retropolis was like head-on. Oh, can you? Huh. Amwar. Your Retropolis was like a 2D isometric. Not 2D isometric, what the fuck am I talking about? Like 2D head-on view. This is like a nearly ideal run out. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. So I set myself up nicely here. Then I turn 4 Cosmo elsewhere.
Assemble.
Wind, aid my hand.
So we're bailing on left. Ooh, I'm doing this. Jessica Jones, Home and Alones. I think Warpath is the correct choice to plop down here. After turn 5, do that, huh? You're gonna do like this and hope that we can just bank Professor X here on the right on Grand Central.
Neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I am so fucked here, huh? think Villain didn't think about that, and honestly, I didn't think about that. Because this is, you can't play there, right? I didn't even think about that, man. we both have been owned. You love to see it. Raviel, did you ever feel mentally exhausted? I feel like I'm in a rut and I don't know what to do to shake it off. Raviel, I feel mentally exhausted all the time. Today, I feel mentally exhausted. And, what I typically do when I'm feeling mentally exhausted is a few things. First, I'm really good at identifying that feel. And when I say good at identifying it, I don't mean as in like, I'm just like better with feelings than, you are, for instance. I like this voice for me. What I mean is that it can be so incredibly challenging. Well, at least for me it was. Incredibly challenging to differentiate between, am I just feeling a little sad? Am I feeling bored? Have I been overstimulated and am therefore exhausted? Dude, that's so funny. Sure.
Aid my hand.
I got the card and lost the card. And, I used to not be able to tell the difference between those things. So, for instance, I used to get really, really overtired. And I would do things like be just kind of hanging out, and then I'd be chatting to someone, and then they'd say something that kind of irritated me. And I couldn't tell that it's that I was mentally exhausted and I shouldn't be around people right now. And I'd start to just, frankly, get a little shitty with people. And I'd be like, dude, what the hell? Why are you being XYZ? Oh, God. I would put it on other people. So I think that, Raviel, the first thing I would say is I'm pretty good at identifying the feeling, and it's okay to spend some time sitting alone going, am I feeling tired? Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling overstimulated? Am I feeling understimulated? Like, what really am I feeling? 7 here is 14, and then they'd need a buff to hit these things. This isn't ongoing. So if this moves here, that's 14 plus 2 plus 2 is 18. Yeah, we're still good. Now, when that happens, there's actually a pretty robust set of things that I do in order every time. First, if I'm feeling mentally exhausted, I drink a shitload of water. Like, way more water than you think you should. And don't, chug 3 gallons, immediately, but, literally drink well over a gallon of water over the course of the next few hours. Like a lot of fucking water. One of the things that took me years to understand is that it's just easy to get dehydrated and feel tired and shitty. I also immediately make sure that I start eating regularly and going to bed on time. I don't like doing those things. I like eating a big meal and then staying up till 4 in the morning, seeing bullshit on the internet, because what if I miss something? I have to stay up. I'm also going to kill Submos. It's awfully quiet in here. This is my chat modulator. So I do those kinds of things, right off the bat, to try to make myself feel a little bit more equilibrated, as it were. I've won.
Assemble.
This card's way too good. So that's the first thing that I would suggest. That's the first thing that I would suggest doing. The second thing that I do is I try to think, what are the known fun things
Aid my hand.
that I can do ultra reliably? What are my known fun, known joys? Casual 60 power on the left. May as well in case of a tie. Winning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the second thing I do when I'm feeling mentally burnt out is I return to the things that make me happy. I return to the things that make me happy. I don't, for instance, if I'm feeling mentally exhausted, try to do something new that would require mental energy. And today is a really good example. I have played enough Marvel Snap that it is not as mentally intense as if, for instance, I sat down to play a game of Age of Empires 2. That's quite mentally intense. Or even something like the new Path of Exile League. Even though that is a low-intensity game, I would have to use my brain a little bit, which I don't like to do if I'm feeling mentally exhausted. I want to have an easy time. I want to give my brain a little break around it. But when I say return to the things that I love, I mean I put on my favorite albums. I put on Noir by Blue Sky Black Death, or The Last Resort by Trent Muller. I get my favorite foods, like Al Pastor street tacos. Or my favorite drink, which lately is Heineken, because it's such a simple beer. I put on my favorite TV show. Watch a little bit of the telly. Maybe some Avatar: The Last Airbender. Maybe some Jericho. Typhoid Mary! I do shit like that, man. I really want to lock that shit down, like, ASAP. Yeah, do some good punching, baby. Oh, that fucker is 6, isn't he? What a bastard. I mean, my opponent's obviously going to be playing here, so I'm going to play Destroyer over there. I'll rewatch old StarCraft Brood War videos. Listen to my favorite music. Listen to my favorite shows and games and songs. Things like that. Oh yeah, let's go back here. Why is this 10? I think I maybe win this still? Yeah, I won all 3 lanes? Okay. There's a lot of things like that that I will do if I'm really feeling in a mental rut, because it's safe, it's reliable, it's comfortable, and that allows me to get a sense of stability. What a terrible set of cards. I'm snapping. 'Cause I'm confident. I am confident. It's a transform, ain't it? Alright, I'm gonna get some water. Alright, this hand's like really bad, huh? Oh my god, we're up against the bottest bot of all time. Bucky Barnes. Lucky Bucky, totally sucky. The game is lagging. Oh yeah, I also really like doing shit like just fucking cleaning. Just cleaning. Love me some cleaning. Okay. What the fuck? Snap again. I mean, I'm 100% convinced I'm going to win this, and the game is just feeding me cubes. It's very nice. So I could play here for a guaranteed win, but I'll instead play here for a guaranteed win.
Victory.
Yeah, I don't know. Do any of you ever get in mental ruts? I absolutely do. And I just hate everything I do and everything I think, and I feel like I'm the worst. I'm just fucking not worth it. Alright, we're against Bucket. I think just Armor Fantastic in the middle. How do you get rid of those mental ruts, Day 9? Satire Legend, I just spent the last few minutes talking about that. You have Curiosité. Might be nighttime to rewind. Oh, sorry, just tuned in. Oh, I thought that you were, like, making a little joke, and I was making a little joke back. Oh, I fucking hate that.
Wind, aid my hand.
Avengers! Assemble.
Assemble. Well, alright. Oops. So that is... So we win that one, yeah. I don't know what to do since I'm very clearly going to destroy your shit. Like this? So I lock down this lane, so they can't... Why would you snap? Ongoing, you can't play cards here. Like, my opponent currently cannot play cards. I love these fucking bots! Yeah, alright. Yes! Angela was such a great suggestion. Da-dum-dum-dum, da-da-dum. On our way to 50. Can I upgrade it? Not a chance. No more feathers. The name of the harvest is Dan. I really like that U-curve motivation that you talked about a while ago. Use it at work today. Oh, that's awesome to hear. Yeah, that must have been the U-shaped. You're at the bottom of the U. Something my wife says. Wait, Destroyer didn't kill right lane? Correct, Iyashi Akuma. That is one of the benefits that Professor X provides. So I think I just go Mr. Fantastic middle, Mr. Fantastic middle, Professor X middle. And it's a little ambiguous because it says, lock down this location. Cards can't be added, removed, etc. In etc. is they can't be destroyed. I'm not doing this location then. Where's my Spider-Man thing? Two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, gif. Colossus Lizard. Dude, my hand is so fantastic. I think this is... I mean, this is a little bit risky, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power turn. I love Professor X. Professor X might actually be my favorite card. You can scroll the emotes? Oh, fuck yeah, I had no idea. Aiming for any cool Prof X variants? I don't actually care the most about variants. I'll be real. What does Angela do? She has a 2/0 that when you play a card here, +2 power. And she has a lot of hair. Cards here have more power. No, this guy's a dick. So probably Warpath and Spectrum on the left, Iron Man in the middle. Deckard Cain is back. That's more Bane than Deckard Cain. Yeah, let me... Oh, I can be Bane. Do you feel in charge? All you have to do is you just get something with a resonator. Alright, let's go, Warpath. Oh, shit, it's Wong. Listen, you're not listening to me. I am Iron Man. Mugging for the camera? Yeah. It doesn't matter who we are. All that matters is our plan. I couldn't hear a fucking word that guy was saying. I had no clue at all what that man was talking about. This is about the best I can hope for. I'm gonna do a little praying. A little bit of praying. I really should retreat, but I'm literally, like, you couldn't pay me $1 million to retreat. The way that Odin will not win for them is we get all these in the middle. Alright, now we lose. Alright, we're fucked. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Didn't work. I deserve death. Defeat. Pain. No, my cubes. Oh, you know, we're going to do a few more games of this. Then we're going to make the most annoying disruption deck of all time. Like this. Oh my god. That is so annoying. I really don't like this.
Opponent snapped.
I'm fucking dead, man. I'm getting out of here.
Escaped.
Done. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here, man. I'm done with this garbage. All right, we're gonna do 3 more games. That's it. 3 more games. TK Rand, let me come to your question in just a moment. I have a pressing message that I have to get to. Did I accidentally move my... Okay. Pressing message. I did it. Ducoco says, wouldn't retreat for $1 million. How about 2 million? Ah, yes, my DMs are open. This is bad. I think we actually do need cards there. I'm just going to retreat to speed things up. TKRan99 says, hey, Dan, I'm an indie game dev, and I currently split time between my own IP and other studios to earn money. Great call. I like to approach a publisher with my game, but visually, I hate it. I'm a programmer and feel confident in my ideas/systems and even writing, but I have no artistic talent or the money to pay for some. Any advice or light you could shed on how to work my presentation or even different publishers to talk to would be appreciated. Yeah, I have a strong suggestion here, TK Rand, which is, if you go to publishers and you say, I need this money in order to... Oh my god, it's hand-delivered fizzy water. My god, I love you too. Oh my god. I don't know if you know this, but I am the luckiest man that has ever lived. It's very fair if you're speaking to a publisher to say, this is the art, or this is the reason I want the money, is for the art. 2, when I say it's for the art, here is exactly what I fucking mean. Like, if you give me, I'm gonna make up a number. Let's say you need $100 for art. Why? Because it's $10 a level and $1 an enemy. And we have 5 levels, that's where 50 of the dollars are going for. And we have 50 enemies, that's where the remaining 50 goes to. Wow, this guy really, really, really can only play one card a turn. I mean, fuck. So first of all, I need the money for the art. And here's how it's going to be spent. That's the first thing that can actually turn this negative into a positive. It's a clear justification. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's an obvious gap. That's why you're trying to plug their money into this problem, so that it benefits you both. Second thing I would consider doing is I would suggest leveraging some AI art, or asking an artist and paying an artist a small sum of money to do a paint over. For any of you that don't know what a paint over is, imagine you took a screenshot of this right here. Imagine you took a screenshot of this right here and then said, hey, repaint this to look not like it's an outer space and technical and futuristic, but kind of paint over it as though it were sort of like a lush forest plain, and these are have some like tree roots kind of twining around this. I believe that Galactus overrides this, yeah.
Opponent snapped.
Right? I think it might be just like a literal tie. Destroyer's going to destroy the Hobgoblin. Yeah, but like, being able to take, say, 3 different screenshots of your game and get 3 different paint overs. Nice. Am I off by 1? Damn, what a sick list. Defeat. This was cheaper than I expected it to be, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 9 minus 5 is 4. Spend 4, and then this is a 1 cost, and that's a 1 cost, yeah. Oh boy, that was close. Great game, though. Yeah, and if you do some mock-ups, then this can be a great way to communicate. Look, we have a problem. We need more money. Oh, interesting. I can't play any cards for a few turns. I really want Galactus. I have this problem, and the money solves that. 2, here's the output that's going to happen. And, you know, a third thing that I would suggest is also, if you have coded this up, you can still have, with garbage engineer art, really nice feeling, polished, delightful, lovely gameplay. You can still have that. I think I'm actually going to play on Necrosha, which seems wild. But if my opponent tries to match me on Necrosha, they're going to lose. So I actually might even lead that with in terms of the ordering of what I said.
Victory.
Which might be something along the lines of, 1, here is a playable of my game. Boy, it feels good. That requires a lot of really precise numbers of velocities and trajectories, or sounds when you click a button that makes it just feel really good. That's the sort of stuff that will make them go, wow, this feels really good. And then, boom, you then say, but I'm not an artist, and what I want is the money to make this art. And ta-da, you have the screenshot. Angela. Yeah, I'll probably Professor X this then. or armor it, depending upon which one winds up coming back. Ant-Man, Angela. So this is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Apocalypse, huh? Alright, I won. I won.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, so here's the build. Look how great it is, and it feels really nice, and you can play it. 2, here's the art style that I'm going for. And 3, here's the budget of exactly how I will spend the money that I'm asking for.
Assemble.
I did count that right? This is like an absolute shitload. Swarm and Apocalypse, not even close. And one thing I would note about the build, TK Rand, there is, you know, it's kind of one of those, you can get to the, I'm going to play one more. And let's make it an absolutely obnoxious deck. You can get to the point where you have something that actually is good. That actually is just good, man. Don't be satisfied with that. Make it fucking awesome. Like, make that shit out of control good, dude. Make it nasty good, man. Amazing. Alright, my opponent is literally doing the same shit I'm doing. Alright, we're gonna need some more powerful cards here. Let's go ahead and do a little Warpeth. Holy shit, great minds, huh? Great minds. That is certainly very annoying. Certainly very annoying.
Opponent snapped.
I'll retreat. I'll just lose one.
Escaped.
Maybe double Iron Man would have been better. I was thinking that. I forgot that the 6 cost cards cost 1 less. Ooh, give me those 1 cost bonuses.